movie notes on Veggietales, The Little Drummer Boy, 2011 film, 13 January 2025 viewing. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm going to talk through my movie notes for my Monday, 13 January 2025 viewing of the 2011 film Veggietales, The Little Drummer Boy, which is a fiction film about a son who stays at home at Christmas time one night with his grandpa, who reads him the story of a drummer boy. And he's a little piece of asparagus, and his tall, regular sized pieces of asparagus parents go out for the night, and so he stays in with his grandpa. I don't know what vegetable his grandpa is, because I thought he was a pea, and then they had little peas in the movie, so I was like, is it a lima bean? Or is it a ginormous pea? Or is it a lime? But it's Veggietales, so I think he's a pea, but I don't actually know, because then there's like different peas, because there's like, you know, dimpled peas. So that was something that preoccupied my mind when I was watching. I was like, what vegetable? I think he's supposed to be a pea, but then there are other peas, and those ones I think are like actually like frozen peas, you know, they kind of look like frozen peas. So then is that like, I don't know. So as always with watching Veggietales, so I did actually watch Veggietales when I was growing up. With Veggietales, it's kind of like, if there's the storyline and then there's the vegetables. And so if one is like lost in the storyline, so to speak, it can be like, I can fixate on what vegetable am I watching speak right now. Is that a pickle? Or is it a cucumber? Or is it a zucchini? Right? And so I quite find it enjoyable for that reason, is I'm like, there's the story being told, but then there's also the characters that are vegetables, and I'm left pondering what vegetable is speaking. So I quite enjoy it. It was good. I watched it all the way through, and I waited until the very end. It captivated my attention so well, I waited until the very end to write my video description. I was like, I literally just watched this Veggietales episode. It was so good. Yeah, it was fun. And I thought, a general note, so it's like, there's this son asparagus piece, and then the parents go out for the night, and so he's left with his grandpa, and so it's Christmas time, there's like Christmas tree, and so it's a narrated kind of story, and then of the drummer boy, which is a biblical story, and has the three magi and stuff, and out in the desert. And so it's good. It's kind of like the story of the drummer boy within like a storytelling framework. And something that really stood out to me on this viewing was the writing. The screenwriters, people who wrote the script did a really good job of, they didn't, sometimes when they did a really good job of making the character who was making bad jokes, and then the like other characters who were like, no, not funny, they did a really excellent job of making the jokes actually not funny. Which might sound stupid, but I thought was really well. That can be really hard. A lot of people get really insecure, and they have to have that little smile or stuff like that. No, these people done it right. If something's not supposed to be funny, there shouldn't be a smile. Right. So they actually did it right. No insecurities there. So I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was fabulous. So there we go. That's my movie notes on Veggietales, The Little Drummer Boy, 2011 film, 13 January 2025 viewing.